Welcome to music, everybody, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day so far. We are going to be doing a lesson on pitches and intervals today, which is continuing with our lessons on lines and spaces from the past 2 weeks. So we are going to listen to the song Aka Baka while clicking around the screen to see what we're doing today. So here we go.
Aka baka soda cracker, aka baka boo. Aka baka soda cracker, out goes you. Aka baka soda cracker, aka baka boo. Aka baka soda cracker, out goes you. Aka baka soda cracker, aka baka boo. Aka baka soda cracker, out goes you.
Okay, so the purpose of our lesson today is to experience the oral and spatial relationship between sol, mi, and la on a 2-line music staff. So that means what sol, mi, and la look like and what sol, mi, and la sound like. The objectives for today are to identify that if sol and mi are on a line, then la is in the space above sol. And we are going to be singing sol, mi, and la. Our key word for today is la. La is the 6th solfege syllable in a scale. So if you remember, before we were doing 1, 2, mi, 4, sol. La would be number 6. 1, 2, mi, 4, sol, la. So we're going to be practicing with la a lot today. And to review, we learned to recognize that the treble clef tells us to play or sing higher notes. We recalled that the placement of sol and mi was on the treble staff. And finally, we talked about demonstrating techniques. We are going to start today's lesson with a vocal warm-up called the spider shake. So let's focus on how we're going to do this warm-up. First, we are going to have our little hand be a spider. Now this spider is going to crawl on up all the way to the top of your head, and then you're going to shake the spider off. All right, so it's a body warm-up as well as a vocal warm-up. When the spider is crawling up your arm, we're going to be singing ooh. All the way at the top is the highest your voice goes. And then when we shake the spider off, we're going to sing ah, all the way back down to the low voice. Okay? So can you join me in this vocal exercise? Get your arm ready and your spider. Ready? Ooh, ah. It's okay if your voice shakes a little bit like mine does. Let's try with the other arm. Now you've got another spider. Ooh, and ah. Wonderful job, everyone. Let's do it one more time. Back to the first arm. Ooh. Ah. Wonderful job, everybody. Okay, friends. So on this screen, we are going to be getting introduced to note la. We've already talked about note mi and note sol, and la is different. So the first thing that we should notice is that mi is on the bottom line, sol is on the top line, and la is on the space above the top line. There is no line that is going through la. This is how it's always going to look. You're going to see mi and sol on the lines and la on top. Now, as I mentioned earlier, la is the 6th note of the scale. So if we were counting all the way up to 6, we would count 1, 2, mi, 4, sol, la. So let's try singing it. 1, 2, mi, 4, sol, la. Very nice. Now let's see if you can sing it along with me this time. 1, 2, mi, 4, sol, la. Very nice, everyone. Let's keep going. On this screen, we are going to be learning how to read the pitches. I'm going to go ahead and open up my draw tool so I can color in with red the letters. So, as we know, mi is on the bottom line, sol is on the top line, and la is on the space above the top line. So here we have mi, then sol, and then la. Mi is the 3rd note of the scale, sol is the 5th note of the scale, and la is the 6th note, as we just discovered. Let's try to sing these 3 notes, one after another. Mi, sol, la. Let's try it again. Mi, sol, la. Beautiful. Now we're going back down. La, sol, mi. Give it a try. La, sol, mi. Let's check out the pitches on the second slide. Here we have our bottom line, which we all know has mi. Our top line, which we know is sol. And the note above our top line, we know as la. Now, without me putting these letters in our lines and spaces, I'd like for us to give this a try without the letters being written in. So our first note is going to be la, followed by mi, and then ending with sol. Let's give it a try. La, mi, sol. Your turn. La, mi, sol. Try again. La, mi, sol. Great job. Now on the lower lines, again, we have mi, sol, and la. Which one comes first? Here's the first note. Is this mi, sol, or la? You can raise your hand to answer. Wonderful. What is our second note? Our second note is on a space above the second line. Is that note mi, sol, or la? Go ahead and raise your hand to answer. All right, and we have our last note. It is on the second line. Is this note mi, sol, or la? Go ahead and answer. Okay, very good. Let's give this one a try with our voices now. Mi, la, sol. Your turn. Mi, la, sol. Try again. Mi, la, sol. Perfect, everyone. Great job. Okay, friends, that is it for our lesson today on lines and spaces. But we are going to have an adventure with a certain sheep called Perry. If you were here last week, you'll remember that Perry and his adventure took him to Disco Land and also to a pirate ship. So let's see where Perry is going to go next. But in review, we identified that sol and mi are on lines and la is on the space above sol. We also learned that la is the sixth note in the scale. And finally, we were able to sing examples of sol, mi, and la in different exercises. So now let's go on an adventure with Perry the sheep. We left off with Perry's friends trapped on a pirate ship, about to meet the pirate captain. They're searching for Perry because he has sleptwalked and he has traveled to a different time and a different area. So let's hear what happens next.
What you be doing on me ship? Are you spies?
Oh no, this is all very big.
Small.
Yeah, I mean small, a misunderstanding.
Yeah, see, we're just looking for our friend, Perry the sheep.
A sheep?
Yes, we tracked him here to this location, and we heard your crew singing his song. Have you seen it?
You're telling me there be a sheep on me ship?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I see no flock on the dock. Well, enough merriment. Back to work, you jovial jellyfish.
Swab the decks. You, scallywag. Up on the spars. Get out on that yard arm.
See, they're singing Perry's song again.
Why, yes. We met your pal Perry. He taught us his fine tune. Singing's not just for fun, you know. Here, it's got a purpose.
That's right. When they sing the sea shanty, they work like a team. All of them together like one person.
Yeah, one very strong person. What's wrong?
And with one of our team missing, Perry, we're really not quite ourselves.
A crew be like a family. Same with ye, I wager.
Hang on. What's that?
Sydney, Australia?
It looks like Perry wanted to go to the opera.
Aye. So we must be shivering our timbers, swashing our buckles, casting off the mate to find the missing piece of our crew.
Best leave the pirate talk to us.
Right. Okay.
Quaver, is there something you should say right about now?
Quick, to the phone box.
Back to work, all of you.
I've heard the show is quite good.
I love a good opera. Is it the Opera of Seville?
Yeah, but no sign of Perry.
Where could he be? I don't know. Have a look round the auditorium. He must be here somewhere.
Oh, it started.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, Perry, it looks like that romantic opera music you've been listening to made you fall in love with Little Bo Peep.
Well, who have we here?
We're Perry's friends.
And we've been looking for him all over the world.
Well, we love Perry, and we love presenting his wonderful song in an operatic style.
Oh, it was fabulous. All the stage and the scenery and the props and your performance, the orchestra, the drama, the love. Perry, us together.
Excuse me. What makes opera opera?
Well, instead of simply telling the story, we sing it. Every word has music in it.
Sounds like a very old style of music.
Oh, it is. Opera first became popular in the early 1600s. It's usually performed on a stage and usually with orchestra.
That's cute. Perry.
Oh. You're right, Perry. Let's go home.
Yeah, all of us. Here we go.
Bye, thank you.
Goodbye, Perry. I'll never forget you.
Oi, Perry! Come on! That was amazing.
It was incredible. See, Perry, I told you we'd have a great time.
Perry, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have encountered so many different musical styles.
And learn so much.
That's right, I've never been to a discotheque before or been on a pirate ship.
I've still got the sea shanty in my head. It's so incredible to see how music helps the pirates work together.
That's right, Austin Otto, bringing people together. That is the delightfully mysterious miracle of music. Hang on, what's that?
You know, the more we get together, the happier we'll be.
That gives me an idea. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be.
'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
Right, Ostinato, why don't you do a version? The more we follow
Perry, follow Perry, follow Perry. The more we follow Perry, the smarter we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we follow Perry, the happier we'll be.
Hey, that's good. Good job,
Such a
Harry.
good day.
That's great and all, but Mike, please. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
What a brilliant day! We've danced at a disco, we've watched pirates work together as a team by singing, and we've experienced the musical storytelling of a real live opera, all the while learning about different musical styles, the emotion, the different instruments, the feeling each musical genre gives us. I want to dance! I want to work hard! I want to sing love songs! Music really brings us all together! Happier, yeah!
The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.